How's it going? My name's Deemer Class. Play for the Atlanta Blaze. Play offensive midfield. I'm going to take you guys through my gear bag today. All right, so starting from right to left here, two pairs of gloves that I carry with me. This pair, Maverick Max gloves. I've had these since summer 2016. They've been awesome. Cut the palms out like you can do in the MLL. They've held up great, and I really enjoyed using them. Maverick sent me new pair this season. Got the Blaze logo here on the cuff. Nice white with a little orange, and just haven't broken them in yet, but getting there, and excited to break these out soon. Next up, have our New Balance Freeze cleats. Got a new pair this season. Excited to break them out soon. And then inside of these, I like keeping my Hero Sports Care. Great deodorizers, kind of demoisturizes your pads, odor in your bag, moisture in your cleats. So those have been a great help. I know a lot of guys on the Blaze have been using those this season as well. So appreciate having those in my bag. We got a backup offensive Rebel head that Greg strung up recently. Always good to have an extra stick or so if you can, just in case anything happens, weather malfunctions, things like that. Moving on to the elbow pads, got a couple nice, shorter, kind of mid Maverick Maxes. Those have been nice, a lot of flexibility in those. And then just getting here, a couple small accessories. We get a couple samples of Motive Pure every time we play. So these are great to have, 1 ounce, mix it with 16 ounces of water, helps you stay hydrated, especially throughout the summer when it starts getting hot. This is a spider grip. It's something that I started trying out about 2 months ago, and I've absolutely loved it. I throw it on the end of my stick, which we'll get to in just a little bit, but just have an extra here, just in case. Two things that I use to kind of help loosen my body and prepare, getting warm before practice, getting loose before games. One is an orb ball. This is similar to the size of a softball, and it's the same concept as if you use a lacrosse ball to help roll out tight muscles and loosen things up, but it's a little bigger, so it helps to target some bigger muscles like your hamstrings, your quads, glutes, and things like that. So highly recommend getting one of these. They're pretty cheap on Amazon, and they really come in handy, especially when you're on the road or traveling. So this has been a big help. Always keep this in my bag. And then I've got just a rubber band here. There's a couple different sizes, different amounts of resistance that you can get, but this is the same kind of thing where you can kind of use it to help stretch out hamstrings, and if you don't have a trainer handy to kind of help you loosen some of those muscles, it's kind of good self-tool to have. So always like being prepared there, and sometimes I throw extra stuff in my bag that might not always use, but it's it makes me feel better to have more than I need rather than having less stuff and feeling like I want to do something that I can't. Before we get to this helmet here, we already talked about the Motive Pure. Just got a couple extra shooting strings, just try and keep some strings, some sidewalls if things break. Just keep that handy. Got my Beats wireless headphones. Enjoy using these. I also have a pair of AirPods, so just kind of mixing it up, but these are great to have. And then lastly, just getting to the helmet, the new Cascade S helmet. We got new ones this season. Got the number up top here, wearing number 5. In the back here, we've got a nice Canadian maple leaf for our late coach, Dave Huntley, who passed away this past fall. Blaze logo in the back. So great helmet. Really like how it fits. And I really like the carbon fiber design as well. We had that last year for the Blaze. So it's a cool helmet. Always love rocking Cascade. So just going to take you guys through my 2 stick setups right now that I'm currently using. Both of these, I have an ECD focus shaft, and then you can see here is that spider grip that I was talking about. Comes up just high enough to where I typically tape my stick, but I really like it too because it's just less maintenance, less having to retape. Moving on to the head. As I'm sure you've seen about, the ECD Rebel head has been great. Been really pleased with how it's been performing, and using the offensive setup. Greg and Nick have done a great job stringing my sticks over the last couple years. So I'm rocking one shooter across with one nylon, a couple rows down. I've got a mid to high pocket, and then using the Hero 2 semi-soft. So this has been working out great for me. And then my newer setup, same deal. Just working on breaking this one in as this one starts to wear down a little bit. So thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you tuning in. Be sure to look out for future episodes of other ECD pros. Comment below, let us know what you always carry with you in your gear bag and what your favorite piece of equipment is.